Good morning. We are going to see a chance for a few more thunderstorms this afternoon. It'll be similar to what we saw yesterday, most of the day dry, and then waiting for that chance for thunderstorms to develop in the evening once other thunderstorms get going around the area. So as we go through the day, 9 o'clock, still some lingering cloud cover from some of the thunderstorms last night, upper 70s, and then by noon, low 90s. We'll top out in the mid-90s today, watching for that chance for a thunderstorm here in the metro area. Better chances over in the Sandias and the East Mountains, and then, of course, when you go up north and back west across the higher terrain, you'll likely see scattered thunderstorms this afternoon. Low 70s right now. With the thunderstorm chances increasing, we're going to be watching for flash flooding. Flash flood watches have been issued starting today. I'm going to detail that for you and have your 4th of July forecasts coming up.
And a big heads up as you head out the door this morning, because the roads could still be a little wet from all this rain that we got last night, something just about all of us have been looking forward to.
Yeah, as the clouds moved in, pretty much everyone's attention was on the sky waiting for the rain to fall. And once it did, you knew monsoon season had arrived. With some of the rain, though, came some lightning. Not good, especially when New Mexico and other western states are still battling some wildfires that were actually sparked by lightning.
And News 13's Chief Meteorologist Mark Ronchetti has more on how this dangerous lightning, particularly when it's with the dry thunderstorms, be a big threat for these fires.
You are looking at Panorama Way above the Moreno Valley here in Angel Fire, and today we have some high base thunderstorms, and I want to talk a little bit about why the moisture in place is just enough to get these things going and can actually be a little bit of a problem. And when you have these high base storms like this, they have some rain with them, but a lot of it evaporates before it hits the ground. The problem is the lightning hits the ground and starts what we call sleeper fires, or small little fires down here in the wilderness. And then once the wind kicks up, and there is a lot of wind with a lot of these evaporating thunderstorms, they end up pushing that fire out very, very quickly. So in some cases, like today, when you have just enough moisture to crank up these storms, but not enough to deliver a lot of rain, it can be a real problem. We've seen that across a good portion of New Mexico and Colorado this year.
In other news this morning, a libel trial between a former mayor and a newspaper publisher takes a very strange turn, and unfortunately more job cuts here in New Mexico. More now in your News Blitz. Two people have already been ripped off, and investigators don't want you to be next. A warning about a new scam spreading across New Mexico coming up in 5 minutes. The governor says it's a success, saying that expanding a law that comes from a brutal murder is making a difference. We'll tell you why in 4 minutes. More workers here in New Mexico will be losing their jobs soon. How many jobs Lovelace plans to cut in 3 minutes. And the jury had a verdict. That was until something strange happened in the courtroom. Now it's back to deliberating in the libel case involving a former mayor and a newspaper publisher. Details right now.